And well, FBC Euro 2024 is underway here in Hoffenheim. Let's get underway. Here's Dorian. Early start for France. Passes Quayle. Inside the box, Dorian. Great tackle by Mason. Great tackle by Mason. Snaily. Cuts back to the corner. Werau. I think Werau's playing a more defensive role than I think he'd like tonight. And Quayle, I believe, is... And well, what are Netherlands doing here? This is interesting. And well, Snaily looks like he's playing a defensive game to try and taunt Dorian. And Marwan, MH, in already. No, not quite there. Now, we don't have a live scoreboard as much tonight, but we do have a timer, so you might notice a few things changing. 5 minutes long the matches if you're new to FBC. Mason down the right hand side. Kirio in defensive support. Box into the corner. Kirio picks it up quite nicely, straight out of his feet. Kirio forward to Dorian. Dorian, edge of the box, gets inside, and Mason, wow, a nick of time. The nick of time for Mason. Dorian. Here comes Mason to the left hand side. Kirio. And well, MH on the edge, and well, Werau gets down just about in the nick of time. MH. Cuts it back. Stops the Werau attack. Dorian. Looking down the near side. MH was right. Dorian still elects to go alone. Still has it. Quayle with the tackle. Sent across the box. MH hits the post. Not quite enough. Here's Dorian on the edge. Cleared away by Mason. Here's Mason. Still going down the right. Off the wall, and Dorian swoops in with a header to get it clear. Quayle. Oh, forced off the ball nearly by Dorian. Mason. Lovely turn. Still 0-0 here, with 2 minutes left to go in the first half in Hoffenheim. Here's Dorian, inside the box now. Off the wall. Dorian off, tried to find a Marwanhu, but it wasn't enough. Mason clears away. Superdron. Every point counts. You've only got 5 games, remember. France will look to start quite nicely. Here's Dorian. Quayle, great clearance from the debutant. MH. Kirio. Kirio on the edge. Inside the box, 12 yards out. Well, Werau chops it high. Dorian. Dorian off the edge of the wall, and still going here, Dorian trying to... Will almost set them apart. Kirio, great save by Snaily. Off the left-hand wall, that was a great save. Werau. 30 seconds left to go of the first half. Here's Dorian. Cuts down the left. Finds Marwanhu, great save again by Snaily. Well, it was tight in the warm-up tournament last week. Between these two, they opened up the tournament in round 1. Here's Kirio. Oh, it just goes a bit too far behind. for him to reach it. Super. Ball from the deep. Kirio and MH has got it. With 10 seconds left of the first half, the first goal of the Euros goes to France. And well, half time it is. And we've got the scoreboard right this time. Here we are. Netherlands and France. And well, Kirio going straight out the blocks and taking it back to his back towards his goal. Marwan. Vashno and Werau both on the line. And well, MH sent it towards Dorian, but it just wasn't quite enough there. Dorian straight in, Werau, great save. Kirio towards the back. 1-0 still to France. Dorian, great stop. Mason gets it away. Quayle. Down the left, Mason trying to take it off him, and well, I don't think he's really helped his team there. Werau. Mason. Here's Vashno. Hanging round the back. Brought to Werau forward. Dorian. Gets in the way just about. MH to the right and MH away. Here comes Marwanhu. Marwanhu, great save by Vashno. Well, he was absolutely outstanding in the league a few weeks ago. We went on Dorian, oh, just a bit high, and that's bounced out. Oh dear. Well, we're going to have a break because I believe the ball went out of play. Well, that's spectacular. We've not seen that before on FBC. Usually there's a bit of a... cut the camera, we got calls. Well, that's unusual for FBC, but we'll take a small break and we'll come back in a moment. Still 1-0 to France. 3 minutes 25 left to play. So we've got 3 minutes 25 left. And Dorian straight out the blocks. Here's Dorian. Dorian to MH, it's in! Straight off the kickoff. Marwan, who with a second. And Netherlands have a mountain to climb. I mean, 3 minutes to find 3 goals, might they? Vashno, Werau down the middle, and Dorian hacks away. That's something that could appear in the FBC iceberg number 2. Ah, you're Russian. Ah. Well, welcome along, my friend. Welcome along. Here's Dorian. Mason round the back. Cutting inside. Mason, that's a lovely, lovely turn to beat Dorian. And now Werau will look to try and beat MH. Werau! Supertron round the back. Had to push it wide. Dorian. Dorian, he's got Kirio to the left. Werau. Mason losing the ball. Dorian trying to dribble it around Vashno. Dorian into the box. Goalkeeper is off his line. MH in the middle looking for a hat-trick. Dorian, oh! Lovely little flick. Straight down the middle. 3-0 France. Werau. Cuts it back. Vashno. Towards the right-hand side. Mason. Headed away by Kirio. Knocked in. Werau trying to get it on Dorian again. Well, no appearance from Trick shot Owen might have cost them early. And MH is after his hat-trick. Running down the right. Oh, Quayle. Could we give him a debut goal maybe? FBC does work in mysterious ways. Here's Dorian, knocked to Kirio, and it's just over the head of the Frenchman. Mason. Free run for Quayle if he can find him. Cuts back. Mason not wanting to use his teammates tonight, it doesn't seem. Vashno knocking it in, and Dorian clears away. MH. On to Kirio. We're out. Got Quayle to his right. And well, Kirio gets the best of one of the best. But it's all coming to an end. The Netherlands fall at the first hurdle. France take 3 points with 3 goals. And Hoffenheim might not look the same again from the French celebrations.